today I'm going to be showing you some vintage silk scarf ties. We have previously done one of these videos with more simple ties, so go and give that one a look if you're looking for a beginner's tutorial. This time we'll be getting a little harder and doing some more varied ties. Before we start, if you are looking to add another silk scarf to your collection, Nearly New Cashmere sell vintage silk scarves, 100% silk, on our website. We do drops every 3 weeks. It's currently 3 weeks, we may up it, of over 100 silk scarves on the website. All at varying price points, varying designers. They start at about £26 and go right up to £325 for Hermes scarves. I've got a few different sizes of scarves depending on the tie. This one is about 48 centimetres. It's currently on our website. It might have gone by the time this comes out. This is an older Richard Allen scarf, also on our website, and it measures about 71 centimetres. And I've also got this scarf as a bit of a backup. I think it's slightly bigger than the others. So for most of the ties we're going to do, this is the way you'll need to fold it. It makes it into a long, thin scarf, which you can use in various ways. So first into a triangle, and then get that point and fold it in the middle. Make sure it's not peeking out, and then just roll. It's probably best to do it on a flat surface, and you can iron to keep the creases in place. That always helps. So then we end up with a scarf like this. This one we're going to start pressing it against our neck and crossing over at the back. Then we're going to start as if we're about to tie a knot, but don't do it fully, and then put that up at the back, behind the loop closest to your neck. Give it a little tighten, and then you can just tie that in a knot. There's a few variations of this one depending on which way you do the loop. I think you could also tie a knot, go up, and then down the back closest to your... Oh, I've just created one. That wasn't meant to happen. But that was quite good. I was going to tie it, and maybe let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that was quite good. So you can be creative and you can make up your own ties depending on what looks good. I just watched a video and realised we have done that previously, so somewhere in the back of my mind I've tied that before and I knew. So I didn't make that up. This next one is good for a really long scarf because you loop it like that and then put that around your neck. Then grab the inside end and stick that through the loop you made. Bring it around and then just tie that in a knot. As I say, good for a longer one because you've effectively folded it in half again. There you are. For this next one, put it against your neck again. Bring the two ends to the front and then twist the two ends. And then get one end and put it down the back. Leave it there for the moment and do the same with this other side. Then pull it down and you've got a little twist. While we've got it like this one is better for a slightly longer scarf because you need to pull this down. You lay this one over and then this end over and then put the two ends to the front through that loop you've created and drag it down. So the next one, you start like this. Make sure one side is slightly longer than the other because you're going to wrap it around. Wrap it around once and then put that through that top loop and down. Find a gap here from that loop you just made and put that end through. And it sort of looks like a tie. I'm going to switch to this one for the next one because I feel like it does better with a bigger scarf. And you just need to fold it into a triangle, scrunch it up, go around the back and swap over your ends. Then stick that one under and leave it out there for later. Then bring this one under but don't fully bring it out. And then keep the loop there and pull the other one through it. And tie yourself a knot. This one actually looked better. I've done it before with a different scarf and it did look better. So I think a crepe scarf might work better for this design. It kind of fluttered up at the side. I'm trying to make sure I don't repeat ones I did on the other video because I want you to go and watch that one if you'd like to and find new ideas. but it was a while ago, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating things. This next one is a very simple one. It's just a good one because it's textured, but it's really simple. So do the same thing, and all you literally do is then tie a knot on the top. This would work with a smaller one as well. It's simple, but it's got some texture, it's nice. Can we go back to this one? This next one's clever because there isn't an actual tie, but it's very secure. Another one of these, we're loving these today. Start as if you're about to tie a knot, a bit like we did earlier, and go up the back. And then find this gap between the two loops and put the end that you just had hold of through the gap. Where on the side you could wear straight down, back to the triangle shape. This one can be a bit hit or miss. Also, if you like these videos and you want to see them in short form, we do a lot of these on Instagram, so go and give us a follow on Instagram. Put the triangle behind your back and then bring it to the front and have one side a lot longer than the other. Cross this side over, swap hands basically, and then put your head and make sure to keep this hand tight so that it scrunches up the scarf. Bring it around the back. This one's a trust the process because right now it's not great. There we go. And then bring it round and tighten a knot. I think I'll do a double knot. Now I'm going to switch to this smaller one and do the same by folding that into a little long scarf. And I'm actually going to use my necklace for this one. So get your necklace and then loop that through. And then you're going to put it around the back of your neck and then use the necklace as a bit of a loop. It's a good way of using a smaller scarf because there's only so much you can do if you run out of length. So that's all for today. I hope that was helpful. Hope that gave you some inspiration. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And we have other videos such as how to mend holes in cashmere, a lot of cashmere care because we also sell second-hand cashmere, and behind the scenes get to see what the team gets up to on a regular basis, things that we don't show anywhere else going behind the scenes. And if you're interested in the company, it's a good way of getting to know us.